Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. Today I want to talk a little bit about the NBA Finals. I try not to talk too much sports on here. I try to keep it to records and movies, but every once in a while I will dip into sports, especially when it's related to movies or music in some way. And with the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals, it made me think of my favorite San Antonio Spurs fan, and it's Shea Serrano. He is a Mexican-American author, journalist, humorist, former teacher. He is very funny. He's very intelligent. He's written a lot of books on hip hop. He started off. He went to I'm trying to think of. He was born in San Antonio, Texas, and he grew up in the Valley High neighborhood. And he went to Sam Houston State University, where he majored in psychology. And then he ended up being a science teacher when he was out of college. And he did that for a while. And then to supplement his family's income, he started writing a lot of articles on like hip hop in the Houston, Texas area. And I think like he was saying that like most of the people that were covering music in that area were covering rock music, and he was basically talking about hip hop and rap. So that definitely helped him. And then he's also written for everyone from GQ, ESPN. He became very, very popular. He is a part of this thing called The Ringer. I suggest especially any guy out there that's into sports and movies, look up The Ringer podcast. They have everything from movies to sports-related topics. But also Shea Serrano, he had a really good podcast that I listened to religiously that is no longer... they're no longer making new ones, but you can still listen to the old ones, and it's called No Skips with Jinx and Shay. And again, it's No Skips with Jinx, Jinx, and Shay. And basically they like take a hip-hop album that they feel has no skips on it, like in other words, you would want to listen to the whole thing, and they dissect it, and they do a really good job. They're really funny. So it's like everything from like Wu-Tang Clan to 50 Cent, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, any hip-hop album that you can think of that is just really, really good. They basically would take it, dissect it, make fun of it, tell you what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it, in a really good way. But yeah, Shea Serrano was one of the main people on that. And then I also listened to him. He had a podcast that was called Villains, and it's fucking hilarious. And it's like he talks about villains from movies. Like he talks about the guy from Bloodsport, Tong Lo. Really good. Just a really funny guy. Really like good insight. I guess I was sort of, I don't know that I'm rooting for the Knicks. I know the Spurs have won like 5 titles in the last like, I don't know how many years, like 20 something years. I'm not a hater of the Spurs, but I don't know that I want Wemby to be dominating. So, I guess in a way I'm pulling for the Knicks, but I was really expecting the Spurs to win game 1, and then I was just going to come on here and congratulate Shea and the Spurs I still think they have a good chance to win the series. Wemby is definitely an amazing player. But anyways, just seeing the Spurs, it made me think of Shea. It's kind of like with the Knicks. I think of Spike Lee. It's kind of funny with the Spurs. Like they have the nuns that go to the game, and then there's like that whole fan base that gets behind Wemby. It's like 85 or 90 people that he has choreographed the chants and the songs that they sing. So yeah, I like some of the Spurs fans too, but I just hope it's a good series, and I think it will be. I think the Knicks winning game 1 will make it a really good series, because I don't think the Spurs are going to get swept or anything like that. So, but anyways, just wanted to give a shout out to Shea Serrano, because I know he's a big Spurs fan. He might have even been at the game. I don't know the guy or anything. I just really like any type of podcast or any type of video that he is in. I'm definitely game. He also has some books out there, so I would suggest anybody that's into, like, whether you want to read about hip hop or laugh about hip hop or things on movies, look up Shea Serrano. And he's always got either some new podcast brewing or some new book going, and he's on Twitter, he's on, everything. So just wanted to give a shout out to him, because like I said, I know he's a huge Spurs fan. I know he wished they would have won game 1, but I think it'll be a long series. So, and I think it was kind of funny, like, before the game started, that they would have all these graphics of, like, Jordan and Kobe, but then it kind of becomes like, who else do they show? Like, they showed Larry Bird, they showed Magic, but, like, they don't have time to show everybody. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Like I don't think they ever showed Shaq. I don't think they ever showed, like, I think they showed Akeem Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing, like, just in one little clip. So I was trying to think of, like, what people they couldn't show, because there's only so much time. And yeah, no, I think it'll be a good series. And just wanted to talk about that, and not much else really going on. I just got out of work, and it's bright out now because I worked all night. So I'm gonna go home and eat a little breakfast. But hope everyone is doing well, and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the NBA Finals. I think it's gonna be a good one. So everyone, take care, and talk to you later.